A very warm welcome to you in this presentation made by emotionally engaged employees of Bell Kotwara. We are aware of the fact that our top management is already doing so many things which shows their greater concern for employees like ESS. This presentation shows our aspirations, our concerns and our involvement vis-a-vis a company we all live, breathe and smell. Ours is a business organization. A business organization has an internal environment consisting of values, beliefs, and attitude according to the organization. The external environment like customers, suppliers, economy, etc. also affects business activities. Resources are the inputs which are converted into the goals with management functions like planning, organizing, etc. The goals are product or service we give to our customers, profit we earn for shareholders, and satisfaction and opportunities we give to our employees. Here we see that the most important and vital resource is the man among all other resources. It is powerful because it has control on other resources also and not the vice versa. It is only living component of an organization which has ability to live all the machines, plants or let us say in toto the business activity. Modern industries are facing many challenges like political, social, technological, globalization and environmental etc. To survive in the present condition, it is imperative for modern industries to change their strategies including efficiency, productivity, quality, customer orientation, technology, cost, downsizing and knowledge management, etc. Human resource management can become the panacea for all these objectives. For example, an employee who has belongingness to the organization is highly efficient himself and uses other resources most efficiently too. When he is devoted to work, he reduces waste and rework, which results in high productivity. A satisfied employee produces quality product. Focus on employees leads customer focus. A motivated employee accepts technological advancement and effectively use other resources. It reduces manufacturing cost also. Promoting talent can downsize the strength. In past, business organizations were focused on its product. After this, a period of customer focus came in existence, which was comparatively a wider perspective. At present scenario, paradigm is shifting towards employee focus, which automatically pass on to the product and customers. It is an evidential fact that organizations which have focused on HRM and was proved best employer earlier now enjoying the best performance. This focus on HRM also introduced many new concepts like EQ, NLP, etc. It is worthwhile to quote the words of Terence Francis. You can buy a man's time. You can buy a man's physical presence at a given place. You can even buy a measured number of skilled muscular motions per hour or day. But you cannot buy enthusiasm. You cannot buy initiative. You cannot buy loyalty. You cannot buy devotion of hearts, minds, and souls. You have to earn these things. Let us take a view what the experts are telling. The modern career planning in organizations revolves around progressive and flexible career paths. Successful organizations are those that understand the link between their business results and people, as the latter are the most important source of competitive advantage. Organizations can improve their overall productivity by shifting people from average to superior performance through development and promoting the right people. If manpower is properly utilized, it may prove a dynamic motive force for running an enterprise at its optimum results and also work as an elixir for maximum individual group satisfaction in relation to the work performed. Managing the human component is the central and most important task because all else depends on how well it is done. No industry can be rendered efficient so long as the basic fact remains unrecognized that is principally human. All work and no pay makes Jack a dull boy in his workplace who does not look for advancement in life. Advancement is not mere normal and special increments but also advancement in status. Take the military for instance. A cadet could rise to be general with a number of ranks in the ladder of promotion. Let us look at something very fundamental. Why companies lose customers? A global study reveals the reason. The biggest reason is none of the marketing mix variables or 4 P's, which are product, place, price and promotion. It is because of the fifth new P, which is people, not of the outside but located within its cubicle. Many companies claim that employees are their best assets. Who converts these assets into liabilities? If we move towards the cows, we find it is the result of poorly managed human resources. It is not in the case of customers only, but root cause of every success or failure is the human. Hence emerges the universal philosophy known as people power philosophy, which is let us love people and use material things instead of loving material things and using people. It is the people power which decides your future. These are the words of Arindam Chaudhary, Dean of IIBM Delhi and writer of the bestseller book Count Your Chickens Before They Hatch. In this book, he also says that our Indian culture matches best with Japanese, as they also have joint families, long-lasting relations of couples, elder cares of younger, etc. And accordingly, they have designed organizational culture and management style. But despite of ample management experts, we have not done it, and only copying their concepts like QCC, JIT, etc., and not their management style and organizational culture. It is a well-known fact that our life is like an echo. We get back what we did, or in other words, if you are good to others, you are best to yourself. If the employees and his organization's goals are not aligned together, both will pull the boat in different directions. The organization should be used as a vehicle to achieve their aligned goals. Being good to employees boomerangs in good results for the organization. The managerial grid given by Blake and Boston shows that if we want to become team management leaders, we should have concern for people and production in equal and its higher level. It means that if we set target for annual production, quarterly production and monthly production, then we should also set target for employee satisfaction, if not monthly, then quarterly, if not quarterly, then at least annually. This was also supported by Stephen R. Covey in his international bestseller book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He suggested that to become effective, we should balance P/PC, where P is production and PC is production capability or employee. How successful companies are doing that? They transformed radically by managing its people. They focused on 5 key areas: core values and leadership competencies, its people philosophy, the key HR productivity levers, realignment of HR organization, and development of a clear and consistent leadership and succession planning model. They adopted 5-step process: identifying talent, identifying successors, developing and retaining the talent. A good leader knows what motivates its people. The iconic figure like Ajim Premji and Narayan Murthy have earned their role model stature because of how they do it. People are companies' only sustainable competitive advantage. Motivate them. You will be surprised to see how fast motivated people can run.